Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 24, and it is now time for the Misano World Circuit of Marco Simoncelli for round 14 of our Moto3 career mode. Yet again we're starting from the back of the grid and the highest difficulty in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Misano. Let's crack on. So here we go then, aforementioned already. Starting from the back of the grid, we'll wait for the lights to go out and we'll see what we can do from the back of the grid. Now, in the past, Misano has been one of those easy circuits in MotoGP career mode, so I don't know how well this is going to go down. Goodness me, a lot of riders weaving for absolutely no reason there. Oh, there's a lot of carnage there on the left-hand side. Oh, Watley's hit me as well. And the session's been red flagged. Oh, I'm not surprised. Well, that was an absolute shambles start. Let's see what we can do this time without the red flag. Boazeri's out, and so is Filippo Farioli. That is unbelievable. What on earth was that? And in fact, they're still going slow going into turn one. Look at those riders over there! What are they doing? It's going to be carnage here. Oh, thank goodness they didn't just cut across the track. Luca Lanetta's out now as well, so can you imagine that? Oh, Paolo Simoncelli will be miffed. His team at the home track is out. Luca Lanetta out. Farioli out as well. That's a shocker. That is an absolute disgrace to start this Moto3 Grand Prix. What a bizarre situation. We've not had a red flag in the start of a Grand Prix yet, I don't believe. I know we've had race restarts, but those were from Catalonia when the rain came down halfway through. Or vice versa, was it the track dried? No, I think it was the other way around. But yeah, really perilous situation to be in turn one. And I'm so glad that our mechanics obviously fixed my bike, because I got sent into the wall there. And there was nothing I could do because the autopilot took over as well. So, absolutely bizarre start here in Moto3, but I'm all for it. I love the red flag concept. That would have been an absolute disaster. I've been lucky to avoid crashes like that at the start of the season, so I'm quite fortunate that we had that race red flagged. But look at that, trying to go around the outside of Xabi Zuratuza and then Joel Esteban. Can we get through on the level up MTA? He's really leaning on us there as we dive in to the right-hander. No, we're alright. We occupy the 7th position in turn 14. That, of course, is one of the most iconic corners in Misano for me. I always remember Valentino Rossi chucking the lunge up on the inside of Jorge Lorenzo. Was that 2015, 2016, something like that? Good times from probably one of the peak eras of MotoGP. So now we have a 6-rider scrap. This is brewing to be a good old proper Moto3 race. And what I mean by that is all riders together fighting it out for a victory here today. I love it. This is why I love the Moto3 machines. Especially when all the bikes together, everyone's bumping and bashing pairings. It is the best. So, into turn 5, we are closing in now rapidly on Dani Holgado. Now, if you watched the last episode, it was in Aragon. I'll not spoil it until like 5 seconds from now, so you have time to back out if you haven't watched it already. But if you're still here, it means you don't mind finding out the results nonetheless. So, nice move there on the inside of Colin Vire. But of course, we were given a long lap penalty right at the death when the red flag came out, and which cost me my podium position in Aragon in the wet. Not many people can say they've done that, especially not on the hardest difficulty after starting from the back of the grid. And if one can't toot his own horn, then who can? But yeah, you get the point that it was an incredible race, but I was really pushing to catch up to Daniel Holgado. And it's nice not to worry about him today, or his teammate Tatsuki Suzuki, because he's down somewhere. In fact, he might be out of this race because he is losing a lot of points to me right now. The gap was down to about 40. So right now, yeah, we've got 20 points ahead of him. Tatsuki Suzuki must have crashed. That's a shame. That's brilliant for me, though. Absolutely fantastic. As long as we keep it on 2 wheels, we're going to be extending our lead. Good stuff as we now dive into the Misano corner. Now, my eyes are fixated on the tail unit of that Honda. Taio Furusato, and I keep meeting the front sharp end of the Grand Prix, and it's happening here today. I am pushing to catch up to the Japanese. We know how quick he is. He's absolutely unbelievable. He is the fastest rider in Moto3 today in the virtual form. He's so quick. And the craziest part is that his team is not even considered to be like the top 5 teams. It's only him who is on another level. No disrespect to Boisri, but he's obviously in the pit now gesticulating to the team how livid he is at the absolute shambles that it was to start this Misano GP. It's not exactly how he wanted his San Marino race to go, and I don't think it's like that for anyone else. Was that cheers in the crowd, I hear? Because the number 47 is back on to the top. Well, temporarily at least. Hopefully the crowds will cheer again. Now on to the power. Yeah, this is it. This is where we have the speed to get through. Oh, pop out the slipstream. We lose that time, though. Itayo is just so quick. He's so small. He's so delicate. He's so fast. He's so good. But into the right hand. I'm going to go for the lunge here. This is a brave move into one of the fastest corners in Misano. We couldn't get it through into Misano corner. We couldn't get through into Cavone. But we do get through into Caro. In fact, he might have the inside line here for the corner where both Jack Miller and Pecco Bagnaia crashed out in 2022. Now on to the brakes. Excuse me, 2021, apologies. There is the Misano corner. Are we able to break away from the Japanese star? Plenty of time in this one. But we have an advantage. Another AI run a very tight line here going into the left-hand side. But now into the left-hand side! No, Tayo! Oh, you didn't! Come on, that's aggressive. He took out Alonso as well. I had a feeling he might lunge there, so I took a wider line just in case he was going to show, but he didn't show. And then finally, at the very last second, he appeared and made big contact. Well, I'll be honest, I'm not taking a long lap penalty for that. I don't think that was my fault. Oh, are you kidding? Are you joking me? Come on. Stop it. No, come on. I can't believe that. That's a joke. That's actually a joke. You can't give me a penalty for that. Do I do it now? Let's get it over and done with. I can't believe that. We were not at fault for that. Whoa, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. What do you think to that? I'm not convinced on that one. I am really not. Jose Bowie is going to be fuming. That's ridiculous. I hope he's over at Race Direction now, giving Freddie Spencer a piece of his mind. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. Why on earth did I get given a penalty for that? That's not fair in the slightest. I don't know. I didn't think I did anything wrong there. I was in the lead. It's a corner where anytime someone overtakes, it is an aggressive lunge. And Tayo is the one responsible for that one. Unless they gave him a penalty as well, but I think he's crashed out. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but that's disappointing, that really is. I didn't feel I did anything wrong there, but if one consolation, it's given me the fire now to catch up to the four riders ahead of us. Ivan Otola, Daniel Gardo, Colin Vaya, and Jose Rueda are all up into the top four. There's no reason I can't get my elbows out with these guys. Just noticed as well, the sky is clearing and it's getting a bit brighter. I took the soft option tyres on the pretense that it wouldn't brighten up till later on. I hope that's not going to bite me on the backside. That could be costly. I'll have to be careful of that one then. A little bit of a miscalculation, you could say, for the BOE Motorsports KTM rider. Now, as we get onto the power, the gap is coming down. Rueda is still in the lead. Of course, he has yet to win a Moto3 race in both real life and virtual form. Of course, a very successful Red Bull Rookies rider. Won the championship well before it even concluded. He's a beast, but just hasn't quite ticked it off in his resume yet in Moto3. I think it'll happen, and if it's going to happen any year, it's going to be this year. Oh, I just went off the circuit. That's fair. That's a fair track limit warning. I can't argue with that. My track limit warnings are not showing on the right hand side of the screen. How many have I had so far? Is it one? I don't know. I really don't know about that one. Anyway, I'll have to see what we can do. I'm disappointed that I'm trying to avoid my long lap penalty streak. Since Assen, when I decided to own up and take the penalty for bumping Furusato, I've had a long lap penalty in every race since then. Really clumsy, silly racing. And I'd have to put it down for the fact that I don't do any practice now for these career mode videos. I just jump into the race immediately. And also at the same time, I also don't really practice long lap penalties or track limits, so it's got to try and improve, and starting from the back of the grid doesn't help me either. Maybe if I start at the front I could just disappear into the distance, but that's not fun. I'd rather be pushed to the limit and be in pursuit of all these riders every single Grand Prix. It works a treat and I'm really enjoying the videos. But of course guys, I don't think I mentioned it, but I have now included replays into the editing. I hope that you enjoy these. So on the right hand side of the screen, when the opportunity arises, I will show you a replay of a long lap penalty, of a collision, maybe a crash, depending what it may be. If you want to see more stuff like that, let me know in the comments section. Maybe you want to see a replay of a particular overtake. Let me know, because I do really like sharing those sort of extra bits of footage for you in these videos. So now we close in to the rear of Jose Antonio Rueda. We might be able to get through into the Caro corner. Look how much we're closing in now. We're really onto the rear of the MT-MSI bike, and we are now through into turn 14. Holgado taking the mick, taking liberties going into Caro. We are on a quick lap here. This is going to be a 141. I don't think the AI can contend with this sort of pace. We dive into the Misano corner, aptly named after the track itself, of course. We now bring on the power. Of course, it still says long lap penalty number 47, but we already took our penalty very much earlier on. Now into the right-hand side. Look at us. We are absolutely on it in those corners. Danny Holgado's got to be careful. He's going to be looking at another penalty if he's not careful. I say another penalty, I mean there's another one for this race. Onto the brakes. Can we make a move on Holgado? Not quite, not yet. Does seem that AI has gone quicker. I'm not running adaptive AI anymore, of course. I am running 120% difficulty. But it does feel like there's a little bit of, I don't want to say rubber banding, but they certainly get quicker in the middle stage of the race. And I always find they get quicker when I get quicker. So maybe if I wasn't so fast, maybe then they'd be slower, if that makes sense. I don't really know. I'm just waffling at this stage of the video, apparently. Holgado's look behind him. So onto the brakes we go into turn 9. Colin Via occupying the lead right now. Has he won a race? Has he got a victory this season in my Moto3 career mode? I don't believe he has. I think the only few to share victories this season is myself, Alonso, Forasato, Suzuki, and Danny Holgado. I don't believe anyone else has had 25 points given to them in one race. I'll have to check on that, but I really don't think they have whilst I'm recording right now. So into the right hand side, we are closing in to the rear of the KTM. If we get through, this would be a 5-point additional swing in our championship challenge to Tatsuki Suzuki. Look how tight we were to the apex there. Bring on the power, touch the curb. Beautiful. Oh, I just put the rear tyre onto the green. Clumsy. Not another long lap penalty, please don't. Please avoid that at all costs. Colin Via is going a little bit deep there. I'm going for that tighter line. Can't position a way to get through yet. So onto the power. I've just noticed on Colin Via's legs, one says red and the other one says bull, but from the angle we're looking at it looks like it says bull red. Sorry, but I just happened to notice that then. See it? There's red on his right hand side, then bull is on the other. Bull red. I don't know if that was intentional, if that's a mistake. Is it actually like that in real life? I don't know, but anyway, there's red, and we do get through and around the outside into La Quercia corner. Oh, he's coming through! Oh, he's pushed us wide. There was no way I could turn in them. Not a chance. Not when he was running me that wide. Still have the lead, but that is an irregular overtake. That's okay, that's fair. I don't mind dropping the position. I mean, in the nature of that corner anyway, it pays off to go for that wider line because you get the power and the slipstream to launch an attack into the fastest corners in MotoGP. At 140 miles an hour, swinging on the right hand side, right Alpine Stars, Dainese knee sliders ripping across the tarmac. We are closing in on Danny. Ooh, the Pirelli rears are beginning to feel a bit loose now. In fact, the front. It got really warm in the left-hand side there, or right-hand side. So goodness me, commentary's going heck to a handbasket. Now we're on the left-hand side. This is the Misano corner. Beautiful tight apex onto the curb there. So you get that, like, maximum speed coming out to the left-hand side. There goes the pit board, keeping an eye on their proceedings. So we now go into turn 1. You know what? I might go for it here. Not able to go. I'd really love to get an overtake done there. Show Tayo Furusato how it's done. You don't need to bump someone when you go into that corner. Tatsuki Suzuki is in fact still running. I just noticed on the point situation in the bottom right corner of the screen that has dropped. But it's also changed courtesy of him now appearing in 8th position. Tatsuki Suzuki could still have a chance of getting on the podium here. We know how quick he is. We know how fast the Japanese riders are in this game as we get really close to the side of Daniel Holgado. He goes the long way around, and you know what? Fair play. Credit where credit is due. Holgado still leading this race here in Misano. Rhyming accidentally. Oh, championship standings. That's an interesting sight. That's very interesting. Now, because Tayo Furusato has crashed out, Holgado is close to eclipsing him for 3rd place in the championship. That is intriguing at its highest order. Look at that, 145 miles an hour going into the right-hand side. Can we launch into turn 13? Not close enough. Now for Caro. Oh, I can't get it stopped. Oh, I was really hard on the brakes there trying to get that motorcycle stopped. Thankfully we did. Oh, good to see the MotoGP stewards track limit warnings is back. Do I go for a lunge here? Oh, it's close. Run it on the curb, push him a little bit wide. Oh, he's on the green. Is he going to get a track limit warning for that? I don't think he deserves it. That was my doing, if anything, but onto the brakes. Well played from Daniel Holgado. This is it. This is it. This is it. Oh, I made a mess. Oh, come on. I can't seem to get through. This has been a great race so far. I'm really pleased, but I'll be honest, I wanted to make that stick then. I think once we get through, we should be able to occupy the lead then to the finish. Oh, that rear tyre slipped then. Did you see it? The rear tyre is slipping and skidding on this circuit. Here we go. This is a move incoming here for Laquercia. We're sizing him up. This is a choreographed move, ladies and gentlemen. Up on the inside for Laquercia. We are now in the lead. We've run it a little bit deep and Danny fights back. Fair play to Holgado. And he's going to have the wide line, is he? Oh, that's brave. That is bravery personified for the number 96. The Spaniard is pushing to the absolute limit. This is a fantastic result from Danny Holgado. Really pleased to see him fighting at the best of us. Not had a chance to fight with him really since I can't remember when was the last time we raced him. Really had a proper battle. Seems every single time we just miss each other on the circuit. But he's certainly doing well, the man from Alicante. So here we go into the left-hand side. Can we get through on the 19-year-old? Yes, I guess we can. Did push him onto the green there again. I don't think he's going to enjoy racing me. Oh, I'm on the green myself. I'll slow down so I don't get... Oh, come on, it still gave it me. I thought if I slowed down quick enough, then it wouldn't give me the track limit warning. That's going to haunt me, that is. Ah, I should have just gone with it. I should have just ignored that and just continued riding. Just wanted to try and avoid that track limit warning. I don't like how I keep getting these track limit warnings. I'm not keeping it on the track. I'm my own worst enemy. Got to keep it in tight. Got to be better at the game. Yeah, that front tyre is loosening up a little bit on the front. I don't like it when it's all loose. I like it be a little bit stiff, to be honest. Feels a bit easier. Here we go then. Can we go around the outside? It's this move again with the speed of the BOE KTM. Can we get through? Holgado runs it deep. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is opening up. Opportunity knocks for the number 47. Yes, we're through. And I think that could be it. Little bit deep there for Tramonto, but I don't think Danny's got what it takes to get through, has he? Picks me up a little bit, tried to avoid the contact. Really on it here, guys and girls, really on it. Holgado's a 1/10 of a second behind. Rock solid into turn 12, now into 13. Excuse me, turn 12, then 13, and then 14. It was Cavone, 12, 13, Caro. Oh, Danny Holgado. Where did that come from? As it just had to pick up the bike ever so slightly. What a race this is materialising to be right now. Flags out for Sector 3. Someone's gone down. Oh, we're all right. I thought we touched the green again. I'm on the limits here, you know. I thought I could break past him. I really did. Not a great lap there. Actually lost a lot of time. Danny's going to go for the lunge here. We go for the tight apex. Surely this time. Run it deep, Danny. Run it deep. Oh, not good enough. He's impervious going into turn 2. Can't even get through in the very anti-Del Parco. Surely now then for the Rio corner. It's the name of one of my cats. Special corner. We're through. Shout out to Rio. The little one. We've done it. We're through. Is that enough? Oh, a little bit twitchy on the bright there as well. Gap is coming down. It's down to 1/10 of a second. You'd think this would be the last lap of the race. Brilliant fight this is. Danny comes through again. That's aggressive. But he's got that power. They've got better control fuel delivery than we have, it seems. The Husqvarna team are ready to go through again. He's got the line. Again, let him run it tight. I'll run the wider line. When we pick on the power, we'll have a little bit of momentum. We do. We have more momentum. We've got more speed. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go round the outside into Cavone. Come on, make it fly. Yes. Come on. He's still got the inside line, though. He's going to pick me up. Oh, brave move there from Daniel Gardo. We'll fight back into turn 13 and occupy the space. Brilliant. One thing you got to do when racing this Moto3 bikes is take your space and own it. That was magnificent. Careful on that curb. Really dicing with death there into the left-hand side. Oh, here comes Jose Antonio Rueda. Where did this come from? I shouldn't look behind me. I really shouldn't. There's just riders chomping at the bit. Desperate to get through. Rueda, will he go for that lunge that Taio Furusato did? He did! I've got to just steel myself for that corner from now on. Just embrace the contact if it happens. Into the Rio corner. This is lap 13 of 17. We've had a red flag. Daniel Gardo's had a long lap penalty. Taio Furusato hit us. We had a long lap penalty. Certainly an interesting race, this one. One of the best races of the season. And I've got to say, I am pushing. This is not me sandbagging. I'm not taking it easy. This is me pushing. Right index finger's getting a bit tired now, actually, because of these long straights. Not really had that since Sachsenring coming out of those long corners. I felt my right index finger did get a little bit tired in that Grand Prix. There's a lot of tracks like that, especially with the Moto3 bikes, because you're on the power for so long, you just get a bit tired with the dual sense controller. Quick recap of the top 8. We do have the lead, 2.5 tenths from Rueda. Holgado occupies 3rd place in the final rostrum spot, and Holgado has just been given a long lap penalty. I don't know where that has happened or how he's received it, but he has got a long lap penalty and therefore will have to enter the long loop into Tramonto. Oh, whoa! Oh, hearts in mouths, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're wide. We're going to touch the green. We're one track limit warning away. Not another long lap penalty, please, no. It's getting silly, this. I'm making so many silly mistakes. Look at all those long lap penalties as well. My God, look at Rueda. Cleverly done for the number 99. Oh, they do not give a damn going into that corner, do they? They really don't. I can't believe I had that scare coming out of Caro. That's the problem with the rear tyre now. It is really hot. It's extremely hot, and now it's past that point of degradation where it's going to get really noticeable. Oh my God, it struggles so much into turn 5. Quite good on the left-hand side, but those right-handers are getting really difficult. And the scariest point about that is that the right-handers in this track probably have an average speed of around 90 miles an hour. Made that up, but it sounds believable, doesn't it? It's that fast. Now, will Danny Algardo take the penalty now? Or is he going to wait? I really want to see. Maybe I can have a quick look behind, but it's opportunity and where. In fact, I don't need to really bother because, I mean, he's behind us because he didn't take the loop. He's still 0.2 of a second. There he is. Just in case you were wondering. And just in case you're wondering if we'd back up to the front, it's happening now. We are through and we occupy 1st place yet again. We are looking at another victory this season. Maybe today is the day the podium streak resumes, let's say. It was been put on hold for the past 2 races. after some dodgy officiating in Aragon. Rightly deserved penalty if the race didn't conclude on that lap. Rueda is in pursuit. In fact, that wasn't Rueda, it's now Holgado who's got to second, but I'm not concerned about that. Holgado can pass me if he wants, because don't forget, he's got to take the long lap penalty. Goodness me, Danny, you're going to get yourself another one in a minute, you prat. That was really aggressive. Well, I guess I'm no stranger doing that myself. I can't really call him a prat. That's, what's the term? Being hypocritical, let's say. I know I'm quite aggressive as well with the artificial intelligence on the hardest difficulty of the game. And of course, guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, I'm assuming you are enjoying it because you're still here after 15 laps. Probably about 20 minutes in the video now, 25 minutes, something like that. It is all kicking off. Ooh, that's a bit wide. I will lose the position to Danny. Not a problem, though. Is he going to go for the lunge into the penalty? He is. Check out the replay on the right-hand side of your screen. You're going to see him doing it now. Nice and clean from what I assume, because now the long lap penalty is gone and he's up to 5th. Right then. This is it. This is a battle for Misano. There is about 3 riders all in pursuit of me here. Danny Holgado's not too far behind, and I wouldn't mind betting that he joins the fray. And oh my god! That's Taio Furusato. He's up to 6th. He was down and out. Alright, game on. Get the gloves off, guys and girls. We're going to go one-on-one with Rueda again, I think. The last time we did it, Rueda came out with a bloodied nose because he crashed out in the Sachsenring. He did punt me twice into the Queckenberg, but the main memory that lasted was him crashing out into the Queckenberg corner. We are still holding on to this advantage. That gap has not budged from 2 tenths of a second. It's oscillated between, but it's never exceeded the 2 tenths mark. It has there briefly, but it'll soon go straight back down. Yeah, prime example of that happening right there. 1/10 of a second lost into turn 5. Now we go into La Quercia corner. I think Rueda's going to have a pop up here. I might let him run it in and I'll go for the tight apex. Oh, he went for it. He went a little bit later than I anticipated, but I still prepared myself on this penultimate lap. Here we go then. Bit of a nudge there from Jose Antonio Rueda. I'm trying to avoid the track limits again. Look, look at the bobble and bounce that Rueda had there. Goodness me. He was really running it across the curve there. This is it. Overtake into the fastest point of the track. Are you serious? I absolutely am. 141 mile an hour overtake. We're through and we have the lead once again. I cannot tell you how many times the lead has changed hand in this one. I cannot count the amount of overtakes that have occurred in this race. This has been brilliant. A little bit wide there for the Caro corner. That's where the tyres are struggling the most. Is this a rehearsal for the final lap? Come out of the final corner with enough speed and momentum to win it in the Misano corner. The last time we won a last lap scrap was against Furusato in Le Mans in somewhat of a controversial overtake. Here we go. One more lap of the San Marino GP is about to blow up here against Rueda. The fans are cheering. The aces are standing. The big telly's volume's gone up. It's down to this. 1/10 of a second. It went up to 3/10 of a second briefly. Has Rueda got anything left? Have we got anything left? Oh, he's right there. The MT-MSI KTM is approaching. 2/10 of a second it is. Got to be stellar going in to the La Quercia corner. This is this corner here, turn 8. Quercia on the brakes. That's a bit late. Oh, that's cost me. That's cost me. He's going to get through. He's through. Oh, hold the position. Hold that position. Hold the space. Keep it in tight. Oh, no. This is not a sterling job, is it? This is a mistake. Oh, no. All right, then. Don't panic. Do not panic. We rehearsed this on the last lap. We rehearsed this. We're ready for it. Here comes Carbone. Fastest overtaking opportunity now. Can we get through into turn 13? Yes, come on. Oh, the rear tyre slipped. That's not helpful. That's not helpful at all. Can we go into Caro? A little bit of a nudge. Come on, we're running out of time here. I don't think I'm close enough. It's going to be absolutely sent into the Misano corner in front of the San Marino fans. Here we go. One more corner. He strikes for glory into the... Oh, I've lost the front. Oh, no. Oh, no. I dropped the front. No. Oh, heads in hands. Oh, what an effort. I sent it. I went full send, guys and girls. Oh, that will be remembered. 9th place. I mean, we were very fortunate with 9th place there. Oh, damn it. Well, according to the championship, that's not going to go in my favour, yeah. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I tried. I really tried there. I don't even know how I crashed. I wasn't even pressing the brake that hard. Tell you what though, we're going to have to watch it again. Those are the championship results on screen, but let's just have a look at the action that was that final corner. I absolutely went for it there, you know, I really did. Unbelievable performance, look at that. I thought we had it, it looked clean, but that bump and getting caught on the curb there just lost us that time. It looks like we got through, especially on this camera angle, we're through. Oh, I wanted too much. I wanted it too much. Tell you what, the camera angles on this replay are good, aren't they? You can see everything. Into the inside. Oh yeah, he turns into me ever so slightly, which is not his fault. That's a racing incident. You can't blame anyone for that. It's his line. He has that opportunity. Oh, look at me. I'm absolutely... Oh, the front almost went as that clip as well. And then into you. Look how close that is. That was a magnificent race. You know what? I'm not embarrassed anymore. I gave it everything. I really tried that. And you know what? If I didn't go for it, I'm sure you guys would ask me why not. I have no regrets. That was brilliant. Excellent race, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Ciao for now. Sorry for crashing. See you in a bit. Oh, hi. Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.